Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Seemed like the Denver Nuggets got their hands full with this team in the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? Look, I don't want to be prisoner of the moment. It's just game one, right? The Timberwolves did not steal a game. I hate that term. The Minnesota Timberwolves went out and took this game. We're going to get straight to it, man. Ant-Man in particular, thumbnail, put in the title, Jordan performance. No, he's not Jordan, but it was a Jordan-like performance. He dominated this game. He was hell of efficient, 17 of 29 from the field, made all his free throws, 43 points, closed the game out. And previous series of the Lakers, they really just didn't have that guy to go toe-to-toe and close out. Naz Reid, that's a weapon off the bench. He struggled early in the game, found his rhythm late, came in clutch. Rudy Gobert, and between Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, that was enough to, hold the back line, right? Jokic is going to eat, right? But he had to work. Jokic had 7 turnovers, right? Man, look, is Ant-Man the best player in the series? Right now, it is trending that way. Okay. Jamal Murray couldn't match the production. Struggled big time in this game. Only 17 points, 6 of 14. Try to get it going late, just wasn't going to work. The Minnesota Timberwolves played a complete game. They were in it. They came out to a hot start, like 16-4 or something like that. The Nuggets cut that. They end up taking the lead. And I got to give some credit. He only had 14 points. But Mike Conley, double-double, 10 assists, 14 points. He hit some key threes late in the second half, you know what I'm saying? In the middle to late in the second half when, the Nuggets were trying to seize control, how they've been doing to teams. And the Timberwolves just didn't back down. Listen, at this point, I would be shocked if this series doesn't go 7 games. Denver Nuggets, they're gonna have something to say in game 2. So I expected Denver Nuggets to win game 2. I would be shocked if they found themselves going down 0-2, heading back to Minnesota. Look, both teams were rested. Okay, both teams essentially got their sweeps. Okay, so it seemed like an even matchup. They have all their guys, everybody's out there, right? And the difference maker is Anthony Edwards. Listen, Jamal Murray is one of the better point guards in the NBA. I stand by that. But he ain't this young brother. Okay, and on the side too, in the second half, he had a nasty layup and on Reggie Jackson, I believe, and the refs gave him a T just for the stare down. We got to stop this. You have a superstar already. This is a big stage. Look, we've heard of Ant-Man through seeing the highlights and everything like that. A lot of people still weren't able to see Minnesota Timberwolves games this year. So now that the playoffs has condensed team-wise, this was a great spot on Saturday, being the only NBA game on Cinco de Mayo weekend for Anthony Edwards to showcase the world what he can do against the defending champs. And he didn't disappoint. So if you heard of Ant-Man and you really haven't had a chance to see his game, his full repertoire, this was the game to absolutely watch. It was on full display. I was shocked at his performance. I had a feeling a good game, is Denver, defending champs. It could be tough, trying to take game 1. Going to be difficult. Maybe he'll get thrown around, 22 to 26 points in a tough loss. Nuggets probably pull away, win by 8, rebound. Okay, he'll probably have the bigger game when he's back at home. Nah. At 22 years old, was out there playing like a veteran. The way he was palming the ball, surveying, picking his spots to attack. He was absolutely surgical tonight. This was the Anthony Edwards game. I'm not going to say this is a game he has arrived. This is like a validation game So I'm a little bit of prisoner of the moment right now, even though I just said it. Just because this was a great game to watch. The Nuggets came back. I mean, Michael Porter. Look, Michael Porter is the X factor for this team. He's been consistent, right? Who else is going to be another X factor for the Denver Nuggets? Naz Reid and Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns had but he had a good game. He got in foul trouble. That was going to be the issue with him in this game, getting into foul trouble. So that could be something to look forward to, or something to monitor in this series. Who else is going to step up on the bench for the Denver Nuggets, right? Who is going to be that dude, right? Is it going to be Watson? You know, they put Holiday in. Is it going to be Braun? I mean, who is going to be that dude? They don't got a 6-man coming off the bench, like the Minnesota Timberwolves. This team, based off this game, and I think a lot of people knew this, and I had a feeling about this too, or at least people, were thinking about it. Like, this could be the Western Conference Finals, really. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, the best team to match up against the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are going to have to dig deep, and they're going to have to find a way to reassert their dominance and take control of this series quickly, and shut the confidence of Anthony Edwards, which is going to be hard to do after a performance like this, man. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this game. Anthony Edwards' performance, right? Jordan-esque, Jordan-like performance. Jordan code unlocked is what it looked like. Crazy game, man. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.